The year is 3000 and everything you recognize no longer exists. Houses, plants, people, everything has been gone for so long that you don't even remember when. All that's left is to move forward in a lonely world. Giant walls, monoliths that perhaps resemble shapes you understand. The world has already told its story, but yet you are still there. The world has already ended. Now what? The more time passes, certain things that once became mundane to you in a normal life begin to be challenged. Things that we all thought were over years ago, long before any of us, start to show their colors once again. Things that we thought were already extinct with the failures of our previous generations seem to become real once again. The life we all have comfort in these days can end in the blink of an eye as soon as someone decides that a different idea should no longer exist in the world. Differences in ideals can be something simple and easily resolved, but they can also involve an entire country or even the world, placing people in different fields of thought and forcing them to fight each other, to then prove that their way of thinking is superior, and in the end say, I survived. This could cost a lot, from just a disagreement between two children at school, to a group, a city, a country, the world. Even if all this happens and the world ends up in conflict, the more technological advances the world suffers, the more possibilities are created. More possibilities for peace, but also more possibilities for violence. In the same way that wars end the peace of a place, wars also do not last forever, and after running their course, only the waste that survived to see another day remains, whether these wastes are biological or inorganic. When you are not directly involved with something horrible that happened, human beings have a great innate curiosity to know what is left, be it an abandoned house, a train track, or even a factory. Many venture inside these decrepit structures that at some point in the past meant something, were used, and were built by someone with hands, feet, and feelings just like you. Witnessing something like this and feeling that something has been lost is both fascinating and loaded with heavy feelings. You don't even need to know what happened to be flooded with feelings that seem to leave your heart cold and uneasy. A feeling that is not very easy to explain, but there's a story which tries to portray this exact feeling of despair contained in a peaceful box that is so different. A feeling that is not very easy to explain, but Shoujo Shumatsu Ryoko talks about exactly that, a world that has nothing left but what remains. So have you ever heard about the theme Yashikei? Yashikei is a very interesting theme in anime, even though it's not very popular. It's a theme that focuses a lot on the peaceful feeling of reading something simple that doesn't have a big plot or fantastic characters. A story where you just follow a peaceful life with a character in an imaginary world. It's a theme that focuses on the beauty of a world, no matter how it is. Shoujo Shumatsu is a deconstruction of Yashikei. All that feeling that chains you down when trying to explore the unknown is brushed by a light and beautiful paint of two little girls exploring their surroundings in a world that awaits us in our same future. You fall into this environment without any explanation, just that this is she and this is you, and they are the ones who will be your companions on this endless journey without reason and without destination. Together with them, you explore their world which, despite its intimidating appearance, evidence of weapons and wars everywhere, appears to be peaceful. You hear every step you take, every snowflake falling, every feeling that you have forgotten in a normal life, but now, because nothing makes noise anymore, these little things make more noise than ever. A place that seems hostile, but now is somehow beautiful, rusty, distorted, broken metal, endless pipes make the scenery a work of art. Gigantic structures that seem to cover every inch of the planet, evidences that living beings built insane things for thousands of years and that the world was truly alive, but at the same time, we follow an empty world without life. Nothing happens. It seems that not even the concept of time is useful anymore for the souls that remain wandering that place. You feel all the good things in life as you wander through those strange urban settings with the girls, but at the same time, because of your outside perspective, the uneasy feeling of what it all means or could mean, it's away inside you. Your eyes and your companions tell you that everything is fine and that the world is just one big exploration, but your soul tells you that none of that is right, something that shouldn't exist, the lack of nature, animals. But sit back and relax, somehow live, let yourself emerge into the world. It doesn't matter what happened before or what will happen next. Witness the now. Everything you need is in front of you on this last journey with the two of them. If you are the historian type and want to try to connect all the information about the events of the war, good luck. But if you are not that type either, no problem. It's like they always say, the adventure is the journey, not the destination. They have no motive or intention of anything, so why should you? Shoujo Shumatsu Gyoko, or Girls Last Tour, is an insane critique of nothing more than the existence. Thousands of questions are placed in front of you and they don't wait to be answered, but they also constantly make you think about everything you read or watch. It's a very unique feeling. Who are you? What makes you move? All of this is placed in front of you and you are left to think, do you know how to answer this? And that, in a world where the pre-apocalypse has already happened, the apocalypse is already done, and the post-apocalyptic world is something so distant that there are barely any records. In a world that has nothing, you are nothing too. The desire to do something. Why? For some, making a map of the entire area is the answer they found to stay sane. For others, it is the innate desire of a human being to fly through the skies, and know the AI taking care of its latest requirements, or even a strange being that is there for other reasons. For everyone, the feeling of continuing to move forward is enough. There's no point thinking about anything else, just move on. The world that remains is horrible, but for those who have nothing to do with it, it is simply beautiful. Shoujo Shumatsu Gyoko is a very simple art of incredible complexity. No matter what kind of person you are, you will get a feeling from the story. Each person will enjoy this entire journey, this entire tour, in a very different way from each other. Everything that makes you, being you, is put to the test here, whether it is watching the anime or reading the manga. It's a very unique work that brings you closer to the sinister future of a day after tomorrow, and it makes you at peace with our own mortality, and also the mortality of the world. I don't even need to bet that you will have an existential crisis if you watch or read it, because there's no way.